Hello there, good to see you and thank you for clicking. Guess what? We have another news scam in town and this one is really taking rounds on social media. And as good Joseph on this channel, I'm always here to share with you legit ways of investing and always identify for you a scam where you're not supposed to put your money. A very first step that you're not supposed to invest on this thing. I'm going to explain to you. Guess what? I've summarized all the information on this specific board. All what you need to do is sit down, relax and observe what I'm going to explain to you, that BTCM is really a scam that you're not supposed to invest into. And guess what? If you don't want to miss any of my good future videos, this is what you need to do. It is free, doesn't cost you anything. Down below there on your right, there is a button written subscribe. Hit that button and also like this video and turn that notification bell. And by doing exactly that, you get to be notified whenever I upload a new good video. So let's get into today's business. Now, why am I saying that BTCM is a scam? First of all, I'm going to start with a disclaimer. Cryptocurrency is a real thing, is a legit thing that is out there. But a lot of people have actually connived into that thing and actually come up with ways of actually getting money from people in a legitimate ways. And that is exactly what I'm gonna explain to you. First of all, let me just shed the light. What exactly is this BTCM and how can you identify it? In most cases, they approach you with a very nice elaborated table whereby they call it, I don't know, BTCM table of income or something of sort. And how exactly does it go? They tell you if you invest your 1,000, you get yourself like 40 shillings. If you invest your 4,500, you get yourself like 202 or 202 shillings, 0.5 cents or whatever. If you invest your 14,000, you get 672. If you invest your 25,000, you get whatever that thing is it. All right. So there's certain table somewhere, and then they tell you that whatever purchase is worth like 40 days, 46 days, and all those kind of things. Like the more you invest, the more money you'll be able to get in those in that period of time that you have given you out there. Basically, they're explaining to you that you're about purchasing a machine that will be mining you a cryptocurrency that will be making you money every day. You don't have to do anything. You just relax, and then you'll be making money and all those kind of things. Guess what? That's a scam. And how exactly is it a scam? Let me tell you and let me take you step by step and explain to you why I qualify it as a scam. One of the most popular steps that you're supposed to know or identify as a scam is this. One thing is that you identify that this thing is actually not making money it's not generating money in an active income way. What does exactly mean? And this is thing we call, like, here you are as an investor. There are some individual who invested before you. Now what happened is this. You get somebody at the left and the other one at the right. We call one the P1 and the P2. Then what happened is this. For you to be paid, actually the person who have actually entered or invested in that specific thing, they pay you with that money and they pay you with the other money. The other person that has actually invested, then for them to be paid, because there is no active income generated, for them to be paid, other new incomers has to be incorporated into the whatever the thing they're called, the investing and whatever, for them to be paid. What exactly, if you identify what's happening out here, is that you are the top there. For you to be paid, a new income, rather a new person has to be recruited, and for that new person who has been recruited, that for them to be paid, another one has to be recruited. Now what happened is that there is an expansion. Something looks like this. Basically what you're seeing here, this is a pyramid sort of a shape. And what happens, this is what we call the MLM, or a pyramidal scheme. Another name is Ponzi scheme. So what exactly does it mean? These companies, they do not generate any money. Like for example, if you take money and invest somewhere, maybe let's say you're selling shoes or you're selling whatever the thing that you're selling out there, you're generating money using that amount of money that you invested. You're generating money by selling that product. Here there is no product that is being sold. How for you to be able to get this 202, I don't know, 675, 1275, and whatever the money they are promising you, you get that specific money after somebody else has been recruited to join that specific scheme for you to be paid. Now, guess what happens? What if all the people get exhausted? That means the people who actually joined that specific company recently collapses and people do not get to earn anything in that specific base. Okay, so the thing is this. For you to identify it's actually a scam is this. If they cannot be able to prove to you how they actually generate money, and then they promise you fast returns, and then the other thing is this. If you were to calculate these 40 shillings and then you invest, if you have to calculate this 40 shillings that they give you each and every day for the next, I don't know, 45 days or something of sort, that is way above this amount of money. Like that, like gives you like 4,000 at the end of that 40 days. Now the question is this. honestly speaking, if I give you for 1,000 and then you're able to make this amount of money at that period of time without me explaining to you how you actually make that money, definitely that explains to you there's a pyramidal scheme. What exactly do I mean by that point is this. Now, this is what they do to make you believe that it's not a pyramidal scheme. You join today with that 1,000 bob, then after a day you get yourself the 40 shillings, they get another 40 shillings, then they excite a certain nerve inside of you. They be like, I think this thing is real because I've actually gotten my something and I can see from my wallet or from my whatever the place it is, I've actually earned some money. And this is where the problem comes in. For those guys who really joined earlier in this specific thing, actually even this money is a bit withdrawable. They can withdraw that money, then they prove to their fellas or peers, hey, you know what, we got new way of investing in town, and then they put their money, and then they always have what we call a target, and at the end of the day everything becomes unwithdrawable, meaning you cannot be able to withdraw your money. You try to execute a withdraw, then they tell you, I don't know, processing, the system is down, we are looking into it, and all those kind of things. So the point is this: at all the occasion, it's good to identify and understand that it's always good to know that this type of investments is actually a scam and you're not supposed to dare invest in these areas. What exactly do I mean? Like whenever you see, like you're told invest this amount of money and then you get this a percentage or this percentage each and every day, you don't have to do anything, all what you need to do is to wait and do all those things. One thing that you're supposed to know, there is no active income that is generated. For you to be paid, a new incomer has to be joined or has to be recruited, and that new money that they have joined with is the money that is used to pay the previous investors. All right, and the new investor, because they have to be massaged for them to recruit new people, then when new people come in, they have to be recruited for the new incomers to be paid. That's how it happens. And what happens is this: they kind of join or rather form what you call a pyramidal scheme, from a small or a single individual or single management from the top to a bulging people at the down here. And that is exactly how you identify that this specific type of an investment is actually a scam. Because, and then what they do to make it look like as if it's a kind of real thing, it's the same analogy that the M Global used to use. They give you some funny products out there, and then they connive or they hide or they canvas, they make it look like they are selling those products, and in most of them they associate themselves with supplementary or supplements, I don't know, medical supplements and all those kind of things. So whenever you hear all those kind of things, somebody approaches you and tell you, hey, I'm Flani, I would like to invest, to recruit you into an investment. You don't have to have a crazy qualifications and all those kind of things. All what you need to do is to say yes, and I tell you exactly how. There you are, and then you say how. All right, and then after that they send you a very big message that is automated. They explain to you, this is what you're supposed to do. You join this amount of money, you take all this type, all those kind of things. I'm telling you, at the end of the day, you're gonna cry and you're gonna lose a lot of your money. Probably as we speak right now, there's somebody who invested in this BTCM and they actually lost their money. And not even this BTCM, a lot of people invested in something to do with Crowd One, M Global, and all these things. My friend, kama umekuja town juzi, my friend, you utaoshwa, because this is not a real thing. At the end of the day, it collapses, doesn't generate any money. All those who benefits are the people who are the top there, who actually started this thing, and at the end of the day, they lose their money. That's a fact and that's a reality, and you better swallow it as early as you can. And what did I say at the beginning of this video? I said a disclaimer. I did not say that crypto is not a real business. It is, and it's a legit business, and it's a legit thing that happens out there. But the way these people are coming in and the way you invest, this is not exactly how we invest on Bitcoin. This is not exactly how we invest on cryptocurrency. The way to invest on cryptocurrencies and Bitcoins and such, it actually buys or actually involves a way of different kind of things. And whenever they tell you that you're trying to mine the Bitcoin, I'm telling you the price of Bitcoin right now, it's in millions in terms of Kenyan shillings, and it is thousands of dollars. Right? So one thing that you're supposed to understand is this: when it comes to investing on Bitcoin, it's a way different thing. It is, you can actually invest, it's a legit thing, that's what I said. But when you see this kind of a thing, it's actually a scam, and you're supposed to be very, very wary and very careful. Anyway, guys, you know what? If you've managed to watch this video up to this particular point, that's it. Thank you very much. And don't forget, not Bitcoin account out there. Be very, 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 very careful with the new things that are coming up. And let me tell you one thing. Whenever an idea that is shared with you and you feel that your heart has perspirated and you feel like you're so much excited, in most cases, you're about to get scammed. Be very careful. And let me tell you one secret. Whenever you are invited to make money, be very careful, because people don't invite others to make money. That's a reality. And if you listen to whatever the kind of videos I always put on this channel of mine, it's all about you taking time, investing on legit and real things that takes time, because wealth is never an event. It's always a process, requires dedication, sacrifice, and discipline. That's the reality. This issue of you being you excited, you want to be as rich as quick as you can and all those kind of things, you're gonna get yourself into problems and troubles. Anyway guys, guess what? If you would like to have a conversation with me pertaining to investment, financial consultations and that, I'll leave my number on the description of this specific video, so you can give me a call or you can text me. If you would like to get any of my booklets about investments in real thing like shares, money market fund, treasury bills, treasury bonds, conventional businesses, how about you give me a call using the same number and we can have a conversation. All those booklets, a piece of it is only 280 shillings, and we move to the next level. Don't forget to comment down below, tell me what you think, because I'm a believer you have something as well I can learn from you. For now, it's a goodbye, but don't forget, if you love this kind of a content, then consider this place being a home for you by clicking that like button, and we move to the next level. For now, it's a goodbye. See you in the next one.